You know, I'm sick of these songs that keep popping up. Nigga said his girl was outside talking to his best friend saying, look at him, he look like he's 60. I ain't looked at him in forever. But that's how niggas be. And women be doing the same shit. Women be doing the same shit. Like I honestly never ever like wanted to mess around with or fuck on somebody that I knew was cool with the person I was dealing with or the person that I dealt with. Never. I don't know why. I just didn't like. I'm really trying to think deeply. Like, yeah, I can't think of a time where. But you got some people that really be on that. Like, oh yeah, I'ma fuck her homegirl so I can. Oh, I'ma fuck her cousin cause man, the best get back I feel like you can get is leave that shit alone. Showing up. Best get back ever. Leave it alone. You know, some real shit. Yeah, I mean, like, that's all I got. Leave that shit alone.
What Charleston White did to his
friend,
I do not agree with that. Not one bit. Now, let me explain to y'all.
Leave that shit alone.
At this time, when Charleston White was running around down there committing crimes and stuff like that, he wasn't a taxpaying citizen. He wasn't a civilian.
It's so crazy because a woman that I used to fuck with tried to press out one of my mans before. And yo said something to me. I just let it go. Cause like, what am I saying something to her about? What am I saying something to her for? Bitch, you know what you tried to do. Well, you know what you did.
Don't ever snitch. I don't care what it is. If the police try to
people be so
don't ever talk to the police.
Just hateful and just bitter and fucked up. If it ain't work, it ain't work. If it did not work, it did not work. I don't want to have to bash you. I don't want to have to. I don't want to do none of that shit. Like, really at a point in my life where, like, man, fuck, I just want to make some money and eat some food and get on motherfucking YouTube. Outside of like the kids, some good food and YouTube and running my company. Fuck everything else. I'm good on that shit. Like, it's wild because I be just like, I be dry as shit. But I be dry and happy.
A civilian, I would have no problem with him getting on the stand.
Rather be dry and happy than fucking.
I was right there and they killed that man. I would have no problem. He's doing his duty as a
full of goddamn drama and
criminal, a gangbanger,
unlimited.
You don't have those qualifications
unlimited
to get on the
emotional.
Stand. No, you a gangbanger. You in the street. That right there, something you should even be entertaining in your mind.
I don't even know
what the fuck I'm saying. Look, them boys did not betray Charleston White. They in the gang. They stealing. They killed somebody during their stealing. You see, there's no betrayal there.
How y'all dig on?
Betrayal came is when Charleston White betrayed them and betrayed the rules of the street. I can't respect that right there. And that's just coming from a gangster perspective. Now, had them boys betrayed him in some type of way, then I say, hey, look, betrayal means betrayal. Y'all did him wrong. He can do y'all wrong. But they didn't do him wrong. You see what I'm saying? Kind of almost like, and I know a lot of people don't agree with the 6ix9ine demonstration, but I agree with 6ix9ine in that. And let me explain to y'all why. I do, you don't have to, but let me explain to y'all why. He's in the gang, and in the gang, y'all brothers, y'all trust each other, y'all love each other, y'all live and y'all die for each other.
Something wrong. Something going on with my phones.
The people that you are in the gang with should not be having sex with your child's mother, your woman, your wife, or none of that type of stuff.
Right.
None of that. They was doing that. His main homeboy was doing that behind 6ix9ine's back. Not only that though.
Yeah, he snitched on the ass.
Gang, you are not supposed to rob.
It was fucking on his girl, and he told on the ass.
You're not supposed to rob them. You're not supposed to kidnap them. You're not supposed to beat them unless they did a violation. Then you can, by law, then you can violate them. But you're not supposed to be treating them like they are an op. They treated 6ix9ine like he was an op. And so that's betrayal.
Yeah, 6ix9ine like, fuck them niggas.
So when the feds came, he said, man, why would I
6ix9ine said, fuck them.
Why would I stick to the rules of the streets after y'all done showed me all the betrayal in the world? And now, after all
what's
the
happening?
Betrayal,
I don't know.
To sit and go to jail with y'all and do all the time with y'all.
Got some food.
Y'all been betraying me since I can
But ain't nothing happening, man. It's just,
you see,
it's another boring day.
If you betray me, I have the right to betray you back.
I don't even want to eat that. Hot as a mother. But ain't nothing going on.
Let's get back to this demonstration here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel
already, pull over,
hit that subscribe button for me.
park,
like the video, hype the video. Now we're finna get into why Marcus put that cease and desist letter on Charleston White. Now, in this situation, you know, him and her met, and it was all love, right?
That's what's going on.
And so, at some point, she wanted to get in contact.
But I'm right here listening to this Charleston White shit. A lawyer from in Florida sent them a cease and desist, and because he was on our show, capping.
And tell his story the same way Charleston White
went on them people's story, capping like a motherfucker. He really do a whole lot of capping, disrespectfully though, very disrespectfully. He really do a whole lot of capping, disrespectfully though, very disrespectfully. Understand why my comments be like that? Oh, you know what? It's probably like that for a fucking reason. Yeah, but other than that, ain't nothing happening. Had to go pick up this part for the tow truck. The bushing. I never knew that. Well, I'm learning, but with pickup trucks and tow trucks, they got bushings that holds the cab steady. So if you ever get into a pickup truck and that bitch feel like real jumpy, that's the problem. My goofy ass went out replacing shocks and all kind of shocks and shit, and whole time it was the bushing. I looked under there. What made me think about that? Oh yeah, so I one day I had closed the door on the truck and I seen it go. Seen the whole truck go. The cab of it goes rock like this, looking like, what the fuck was that? So I get up under there and I see that all of this shit on a new one, it look like this. When it get old, all this shit be gone. It be skinny, fucked up, looking crazy. I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? Whole time, the bushing bad. So I stopped to my man and shit. He got a bunch of trucks, tow trucks and shit. So well, not my man, a nigga that I be seeing around. And I'm gonna get to that too, cause boy, niggas ain't shit. Anyway, guy or whatever, I stopped and I was asking him, like, you know, how much you would charge me to change cab mounts or cab bushings. And he was like, I mean, I don't really know for real, because, you know, I can't say a regular price. I can't say a specific price, because if I go in there and then I see, you know, it can be something else wrong in there. So, you know, but a base start-out price would be $700. So I'm handy with, I'm a little handy or whatever. So I get to YouTube and how to fix it. Basically, there's one bolt go through, this sit on the top, this sit on the bottom, and then you know, tighten it down or whatever. So I'm like, should I just try to do it myself? But also I got a real cheap mechanic or whatever. So I got him to come do it for like $40. I got the discount at Advanced Auto. The part was like $123. With the discount, took it down to like $90 a piece. Boom. Got the whole time I'm learning that it's 2 of them up in the engine bay. There's 2 of them in the front of the floorboard, and then there's 2 of them like behind the back seat. Well, I ain't no back seats in the tow truck, but behind the seats in the tow truck, under it. So all 4 of the cab got a bushing, and then 2 of them, like that where the engine at is a bushing. So yeah, I just been doing them 2 at a time. Did the back 2, that's position 3 or 4. Now I'm ready to do the front 2, well, the middle 2, that's position 2, and then position 1 is the bushings that's like under the hood. But yeah, that goes to show, like, man, I don't know. But also I wanted to say this. I got niggas that been telling me for years, yo, boy, you need to get a truck, boy. Boy, yeah, boy, you know it's popping, boy. You know, get you a truck and I can send you some. Get you a truck and woody woo. Man, go spend thousands of dollars on a fucking tow truck. I ain't heard from near one of them niggas yet. To be expected, but so it's all good. But then turn around, I post a video of a white guy that I met him on a Humble. My man Matt, good brother, man, good brother. He worked on hydraulics, like hydraulic lines and cylinder heads and shit like that. Like a lot of most tow trucks is like, well, yes, hydraulics, because you got moving parts or whatever. But so when I got the truck, I was seeing, well, the lines, some of the lines was looking raggedy, like, and I don't know, I don't like to really ride like that. So I got him to come change the lines. I posted a video of him changing the lines, right? Nigga hit me like, damn, yo, what's up? You know, do yo do this or do yo do that? I could have hated. I could have, man, open lines, man. Yeah, here goes information. Cause I ain't no pussy. I just see shit for what, just learned over the years to see shit for what it really is. It's the only way I can really put it. motherfuckers be cappy galore though. It is what it is. I ain't really looking for nobody for nothing. But oh no, I ain't even say what I was. Yeah, I ain't even say what I was meaning to say. So I've been seeing this tow truck and shit, right? Moving around. Like, fuck. Cause you know, like when you get something and you start this, it's like when you get something, you start to see a lot of whatever you got all of a sudden. Like, it's like when you get a certain car, out of them and shit like that. So when you get a car, start to see a lot of them and shit like that. So yeah, I've been noticing the truck or whatever. So, but every time I go around the way, people be like, yeah, boy, I be seeing you, boy, you be spinning that motherfucker, boy, that. And I'm like, yeah, already. So then the other day, the nigga was like, yeah, yo, I seen you with my people's car, yo, you had my people's car in the back of that motherfucker. And I'm thinking to myself, where at? He like, such and such. I'm like, oh, no, that wasn't me. That was the nigga that I was just talking about. He be moving around, he be moving. So I told myself, I said, the next time I see this nigga, I'm gonna stop and ask him, like, just holler at him. Like, sometimes people be having too much work. Sometimes a nigga might have an outlet that you can use. Sometimes a nigga might know something. Like, I'm always big on knowledge. Like, I will sit and pick your brain like a motherfucker just to figure out something new, just to learn something new. So, man, I'm riding up the street the other day. I see the nigga. I pull slam over. I'm like, yo, I've been seeing you around. I'm like, what's up, boss? Yeah, yo, what's up with you? Yeah, what's up? But he speed walking and shit and going into the store. I'm like, yeah, nah, yo, I ain't want nothing. Like, I'm just, I be seeing you around or whatever, and I purchased a truck or whatever, and I was just trying, figure out, get some game from you. You feel me? Get some game from you. Do y'all know what this nigga told me? Do y'all know what this nigga told me? I told the nigga, yo, I've been seeing you around like the truck, yo. I'm just trying to get some game from you, you feel me? Like, like, what you doing? Like, no, I don't do no towing. I just do accidents. Alright. So, he hit me with, yeah, so I told him, I'm like, yeah, yo, he know a few niggas that I know or whatever, long story short. So I'm like, yeah, yo, it's saying like, hey, since I went and got the truck, all the niggas that was telling me, yeah, boy, I ain't heard from him since. He gonna say, yeah, the game ain't free. But my thing is this. Why do people gotta gatekeep? Like, that's just like one of my homeboys into like, well, he sell houses, you feel me? Flip houses, do all kind of shit with houses. If somebody was to walk up to him and ask him anything about the houses, he gonna tell them any and everything they need to know. Any and everything. Like, ain't no gatekeeping. Like, ain't none of that. Like, niggas don't believe in that. Nigga ain't ready to charge you, to tell you nothing, or to show you nothing. And the nigga gonna make it his business to lock in with you and keep you on deck. Like, man, when that nigga said that, I'm just like, yeah, yo, on some bullshit. You know, the game ain't free. I'm like, I know that. So moving along, what happened next? Oh yeah, so he had texted me and shit. He was like, yo, this the realest thing he said to me. This the realest thing he said to me. What you need to do is get in that truck and get out that goddamn car. I'm like, you ain't never lied, my nigga. Cause it seemed like every time I'm in the tow truck, somebody stopping me, asking me this, somebody getting the number out the motherfucker, or somebody, you know, I guess they just think about towing or think about business when they see it. So I told myself I'm definitely gonna start uh coming out and driving that motherfucker around for real. But also I was saying that to say that he told me that game ain't free shit. The next morning I woke up, linked up with my man and shit. And I told him the story that about with the nigga. And yo was like, damn, yo, I meant to tell you, I meant to link you in with my man. He been doing the towing shit for hella years now. Like that, right? I'm like, oh, all right, well, shit. That's what's up. He like, matter of fact, you know, I'm ready to call him now. He call him. I repeat the shit to the nigga, what the nigga said to me. Man, that nigga got so mad. Yo said, man, that nigga. And the whole time he know the nigga. Like, yeah, yo, nigga, I'm like, yo, you know, I'm just trying to get some game, man. You know, figure this out, figure that out, you know, and get busy. He said, what? You said the truck look like what? I explained it to him. I said, man, these niggas is funny as a bitch, man. Like, these niggas is, like, man, niggas is just weird as shit, for real. Like, man, the best insurance is this. Download this app. Matter of fact, you got something to write with? Take this number. Look into this. Take this number. Look into that. Take this uh uh this information. Look into that. Matter of fact, and when you get off the phone with me, call this man and see if he can add you on to the towing app. The tow one of the apps that bring in the money. He said, and guess what? If he don't do it or if he can't do it, I'm gonna make sure that I do everything that I can to get you to log in information so you can log in on my page, on his tow app or whatever. The joint that he get, he getting paid through or whatever. And it's like, I'm just learning, yo. When people be on some bullshit, for every one person that be on some bullshit, gatekeeping shit, you gonna meet 9 more niggas that want you to get it. You gonna meet 9 more niggas that want you to get it. And how I be, how I operate, how I am. If I know something, nigga, I'm putting you on game. I'm putting you on game. Even if I'm not benefiting from it, I don't give a fuck. Because one thing I know is that if I put you on game and you come up or you make it, you get right. Shit, I get right too. They say you're only as strong as the people that's around you. So I'm always trying to link and get around people that's doing more, that got more, that know more. They'll give me something to look forward to, something like heights to set the way I'm trying to go. You feel me? And some people would just be cool with this or cool with that. I ain't never cool with that shit, with nothing. I'm always trying to figure out how to get more, how to get better, or whatever. Yeah, man. Yeah. Just had to come here and have a conversation with y'all. Because my little 180 subscribers is my only friend network. So, yeah. What's up with you, my nigga? You good? That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, man. So, I don't know. I do know that I'm blessed. No matter how I be feeling some days, I do know that I'm blessed, and I do know that everything gonna come together. Sometimes my life be looking like so scattered and like all over the place when I'm looking at it through through my lenses, but man, it could be way worse. I can be smoking crack. I can be out here doing any fucking thing, man. Doing anything. I could still be smoking cigarettes, stressed, crying about a bitch. Anything. I'd be doing any fucking thing. So yeah. And what else did I have to talk about? There was something else. There was something else I had to say. I don't fucking know. I done forgot what else I was ready to say. They say this nigga Rick Ross album did donuts.
Right? And the reason why he liked to do this is because by him being a middleman or a manager or a mentor, he can cut into your profits, right? He can get some money. I'm gonna put you in tune with this guy right
But
here.
yeah,
This
man.
guy to do your show. I can bring this guy to your
Don't
show.
ever let
But you gotta give me
nobody
10%
take your
of the
goddamn
contract and
motivation
all
away
this old
from you.
type of stuff. It's the
Period.
hustle. I understand the game, and I'm not gonna knock the hustle, right?
Don't let nobody
And
take
so
your motivation from
she
you.
didn't go through Charleston. After she met up with Rick Ross, she said, "Hey man, come to the
Even
show."
when shit
She did not
seems so
contact
like
Charleston White and say, "Hey, look, I'm gonna have Rick Ross on the show.
so far
Thanks for
away.
putting me in tune with him." So he couldn't get his money.
Don't give
He
up.
couldn't get
Keep
into the
keep
contract
on
with Rick
pushing.
Ross, or maybe he tried to, and
Cause
Rick Ross
honestly,
probably said, "Hey man, look, nah man, you ain't getting none of my money. I met her and all that, man. Get on
once
with
I
it.
started
This
seeing the
is
shit that
money is
niggas was on,
power."
I started
He liked
feeling
to
like,
run
you
things,
know
and
what,
in
fuck it, I'ma
every
sell a tow
relationship,
truck and do
if he
something
has
else.
been in, if
But
he's
no,
not running it the way
old
that
head
he
told
wants
me
to
years
go,
ago, he
then he
said,
lashes
that's what he
out.
said. He said, man, you need to get something going, master that, then move on to something else. He said, or else you're gonna be a jack of all trades and a master of none.
He lashed out, disrespected Woody, talked about the man, child that's resting in peace, his disabled child and everything.
So
Just
yeah,
out of pocket. You understand what I'm saying?
even
This
though
is
I
real
never
talk.
ever been
So
easily
after
persuaded
doing, so
to
after
not do
having
this
the show
or
Rick
to do
Ross on
this
the show,
or to not do that,
Charleston White,
I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up.
ran to the
But
internet.
it just fucked my head up when I told myself, yeah, I'm gonna stop when I see this nigga in that tow truck again. I'm gonna stop him and get on his ass. You feel me? And hey yo, you know the game, man. Free and whoop and rock it. Nigga, there's so many cars out here that one nigga ain't gonna be able to. There's so many vehicles and accidents and bullshit going on with in the automotive society or whatever the fuck, that there's no way that one nigga should hate on another nigga that's trying to get in and get it, and get some shit rolling. So to tell a nigga, yeah, the game ain't free, is like, nigga, I ain't asking you for nothing serious. I'm just asking you, like, goddamn, what apps you on, or like, you know, damn, like, cause if a nigga run down or pull down on me and say, I ain't a big man, damn Lord, man, cause I ain't no big nigga or nothing. So anyway, if a nigga pull up on me and say, yeah, man, I just grabbed a tow truck, or I just grabbed a detailing trailer, something that I know about, something that I experienced, or something that's you know, in my realm of business or knowledge, I'ma run it down to you. I'm gonna run it down to you, and I'm gonna tell you the best way to operate, or what to do, or like, I'm gonna tell you everything that I fucking know. I'm gonna tell you everything that I know. I ain't ready to charge you. I ain't ready to be on no slick, all that dumb ass shit. You can keep that shit. Keep that shit. But yeah, one thing I'm learning is you can't expect a nigga to think like you. You can't expect nobody to think or operate the way that you gonna operate. Period. So once a nigga get that through their head, life be a lot more smoother. Cause I could have felt some type of way when he told me that shit, but I didn't. I just said, already, I know it, I know it. And he kept texting. He had texted me and shit. Was like, yeah, but the first thing you need to do is get the fuck up out that car and get up in that truck. That's the first start right there. Riding around, I mean, the car. Yeah, the car can make you can make money in a car, of course, doing whatever a person be doing or however you're doing it. But the same thing you doing in the car, you can do in the truck, plus more. Because you can tow, you can do whatever the fuck you need to do, and you can still tend to whatever business you in that you need to be mobile doing. So I get it. I appreciate that little bit of game right there. For real. That was his exact words. Yeah, you know the game ain't free. I'm like, already, I know it, my nigga. Trust me, I know it. And his next message said, but the first thing you need to do is get the fuck up out that car and get up in that truck. So yeah. Put these bushings on, and I'm gonna get up in that motherfucker and ride that bitch to death. So crazy, cause even sometimes when I be walking the dog, I'm vigilant. All I see up and down the fucking block. All I see up and down, up and down, up and down is goddamn tow trucks, tow trucks, tow trucks. Even when I'm riding. But that goes back to what I said. Damn. How she get robbed? How she get? Oh look, how she get robbed, bro? She with the wrong type of people or what? I was having a conversation recently. Ain't nobody off limits no more. Women, kids, in Baltimore, women dying like women getting knocked off. I just seen some shit on Murder Inc. earlier. A woman got killed, shot. Sometimes women do be in the shit. But the ones that's not in the shit, I be like, damn. What? Damn, that's crazy. But the thing is with that, is your homegirl, she need to stop being so comfortable. Every time she get up out that car, she need to be locking her shit. Oh, and that's wild that you said that my man just got robbed. My man just got robbed. He was telling me that yesterday. Well, his truck got robbed. Said he had a bag full of Orioles jerseys and a bag full of Orioles hats. All his tools, all his tools. They robbed him blind. I said, damn, the camera wasn't working. He said he parked across or in a spot of the block where the camera couldn't see it. I said, well, damn. Your neighbors ain't got the camera? He said, Bo, honestly, I don't even want to know who went in my shit because I just might kill him. So, yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. There ain't no cameras on the building at the job? Gotta be cameras at the job, man. And the daughter being a bully, she need to get out the way. People always fucking up business. People always fucking up business. She ain't got it back, by the way. She said she put Sarah counting the money. What? But it ain't no cameras by the building. How do she know that Sarah took the money? What evidence do she got? Because if she got paid, obviously Sarah might have got paid too. I don't know. I don't know. It's just how I think. Like what made her say, "Oh, Sarah took it. Sarah did it."
July 29th, 2026. Charleston White, Icon Bay, Miami. What Charleston White did was he posted a
Damn, bro. I hope she tighten up and that don't happen again. Cause ain't nobody got no time to be losing no money. Shit too hard. It's too hard to be losing a penny. Shit, I ain't even trying to lose a penny. Let alone a couple hundred. But Sarah, homegirl was kind of loose, leaving her door unlocked though. I don't think she should have did that. Even though you should be able to be comfortable at your workplace. But shit, like my man, they robbed his car right out front of his fucking house. What? Oh yeah, she did wrong. She did wrong. That's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. Stole that girl money. Yeah, homegirl gotta be a little more But where though? That's foul. That's foul. I ain't gonna lie, I be sleep. I get to thinking, did I lock my doors? I be all out the window, all. Fuck that. Cause people really walk the streets pulling handles. People really walk the streets pulling handles. It's wild.